to today's video. Today I'm joined by my daughter, Destiny. Say hello.
Hi.
She loves to join me in the kitchen and we love to bake and make all kinds of things. And what's your favorite season?
Definitely winter. It's like
Winter.
because when we get into like more spices,
Yes.
hot cocoa.
Yes, warm drinks, and that's what we're bringing to you today. So we're super excited because autumn is such a great time, the holidays. Most people's favorite season is autumn. Mine is autumn for sure. It's just a time of abundant blessings from the Lord and all things family and cozy. So warm drinks, warm spiced drinks are definitely a great accompaniment to the season. And so we're going to be showing you 3 drinks that you can incorporate into your fall festivals and just family time and stuff like that. So the first thing that we're going to be showing you is a pumpkin spice latte. And so it's super easy. We're going to show you how simple it is to make healthier versions of these kinds of drinks, because most of the time when you buy a pre-made creamer or a pre-made latte in the store or some sort of spice drink, it's going to contain a lot of chemicals. And so I'm going to show you a way that you can, even if you're like dairy free, you can enjoy this drink for sure. So the first thing that we're going to say is
Pumpkin spice, everything nice.
yeah. So the first simple tip when you're making spice drinks during the fall season is to stock up on a chai spice blend. So this is a loose leaf chai spice tea. And so if you stock up on chai spice, you don't have to buy the individual spices, and so that will save you money. You can add this to your coffee when you're brewing your coffee, and I'm going to show you how we pull this all together. So when you're brewing your coffee, which we just have a regular medium ground coffee, you're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of your, if you just have a powdered spice, you can add that in right to the coffee grounds when you're fixing to brew it. So 2 tablespoons of the chai spice will give you that pumpkin-y spice flavor, because chai spice, the spices that make up chai spice, are basically the same as pumpkin spice. There's a couple more like cardamom and allspice, but you're getting the cinnamon, the clove, the nutmeg, all of those things that you would be getting in a pie spice, but chai already has it for you. So what I'm saying is it's simpler to buy just the chai because you have all of them incorporated into one. So you're going to add this in with your coffee when you brew it. And so what we have right here is just a half of a cup of brewed coffee. And then my trick to making this just as decadent and creamy and rich as you would get at Starbucks or, you know, some of the unhealthy lattes is to get yourself a foamer. So the foamer is definitely different than a frother. It's going to make your almond milk, if you're dairy free, this is how we're making it a little bit healthier. It's going to make that really creamy when you add fats back into the almond milk. So right now we have 1 cup of almond milk, and we're going to add it to our frother, our foamer. I guess it's kind of more of a foamer than it is a frother. Before you put that lid on,
I just did.
well, you can take it out, that's fine. So we're going to be adding some avocado oil into our almond milk. So this adds the fat back in, making it more creamy and decadent when you foam it all together. So you can have a healthier dairy-free version of this latte very simply by incorporating this. So I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of olive oil into that. Don't put the lid on yet. Yep, you can see the oil rise to the top. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons, well, I can just add this tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. So what we have here is just an organic pumpkin that we got at Sprouts. So we're going to put in 2 tablespoons, and this is going to give it a really rich pumpkin-y flavor, Des. Yes. So we've got that in there, and then what we have here is just an organic pumpkin pie spice. So you're getting the chai from the brewed coffee, you're getting the pumpkin spice through this, and then you're adding back in the fats and the pureed pumpkin. So about 1 teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice into that. And so now you can go ahead and put the lid back on. Oops, we forgot to add our sugar. So what we have for sweetener is just this maple syrup. So maple syrup is digested a lot better than table sugar. It's lower on the glycemic index, and I talk about this all the time. So we go ahead and use some of these for some of our richer recipes. So we're gonna go ahead and add in a tablespoon of that.
Maple syrup is definitely for fall.
It is for fall. It's got that mapley flavor, huh? So you're just gonna go ahead and slowly start mixing that together with the frother. And then you can start pumping really fast to get the foam that you would normally get in a regular latte. Oh, let me look. Oh, you got it nice here. So she's got it nice and incorporated. It's nice and orange from that pumpkin.
Good.
Yes, it is. And then what you do is you're just gonna go ahead and strain it into the latte. And then there's gonna be some foam in there, so you can just put that right on top. And then, my husband's making faces at me. He's trying to ruin my video. Okay, so then we've got some non-GMO vegan, so this is definitely nice, vegan option. True Whip. So this is a non-hydrogenated whipped cream. And if you don't know, most whipped creams contain hydrogenated oils, which turns the fat unstable, and so it's really unhealthy for you. So we go ahead and got this. It's okay. It's dripping over. It's looking nice. And then we're going to go ahead and dust the top. Yes, you can. Go ahead and dust it. Give it a little more.
Try to get on the whipped cream.
And let's see if I can find the straw. Or you go ahead and just pick it up and take a drink. You want to try it first, or do you want me to?
Is it warm?
Oh yeah, it's ready to go. How does it taste? Is it good?
It's really good.
Very pumpkin-y. You can taste all the spices and the sweetness and the coffee. So this is our first drink for you. So that's a pumpkin spice latte, and then we're gonna go right into our second drink, which is the apple cider.
You said we're doing 3 drinks?
Yes, I'm gonna do a mulled wine after that. So the second drink that I'm gonna be making is an apple cider. So we've got our pot back here for simmering. And what we're gonna do is we're going to take, let's see how much. This is 1 quart of apple juice, organic apple juice. It's important to use organic ingredients because we're gonna be working with the peels and the rinds of the orange and apple. So we're gonna, I don't know why I said rinds, I just meant peels, the peels of them. So that's where a lot of the flavor is, in the peels of the orange. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up and pour it into our pot.
The latte's really good.
It is delicious. It's gonna be great for cold mornings, drinking on cold mornings.
Yeah, it's starting to get cold when we walk to the bus stop.
Yes. So into that apple juice, I'm just gonna fill this back up with water and add it back in. And Des, if you wanna start chopping up these apples, we've got about 5 small gala apples here that we're gonna chop up.
Gala?
I think they're gala. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, maybe gala. So I'm gonna get this with water, so you go ahead and watch your fingers.
Okay. Oh no, I got seeds in there.
Oh yeah, you wanna do like each side, each quarter side.
Maybe I should use a little knife for this.
Okay, we're gonna pour that in there. And then we are going to take the peels off of 2 oranges. I'm gonna save the peels off of 1 orange for my mulled wine, but I'm going to slice up the orange that's in here and add it into there. Here, let me help you with that.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, see, watch me, watch mommy. This is how you do it. One side, one side, one side. So this is a great way to get your kids in the kitchen as well to help out. You don't have to worry about the sizes of them because we're going to be taking all that out and straining it when it's done as well. So
Didn't you make this last year?
Yeah, I make it every year. I love making apple cider, and your dad loves it as well. And again, with the chai spice already having all of those spices in there, you don't have to buy the individual ingredients, and you can just use that for making all kinds of things. Okay, you want to do that one?
No, it has a cut.
It's okay. We can still use it. And then I'll go ahead and get the cinnamon sticks that we're going to be adding to that as well.
Cinnamon sticks?
I can find them. Right there. So I picked up some cinnamon sticks here.
I thought we were going to put a little stick in it.
Oh yeah, that would look cute, huh? We'll do that when we take the picture of it.
Yeah. It's got seeds in there again. This is hard.
So I'm going to take out, I'm going to say three cinnamon sticks in there because it's going to simmer nice and low and slow for a little while. You can also do this in a crock pot, and it's a great potpourri for your home. It makes your house smell lovely. Yes. Put that in there. Go ahead and get these also. And then if you want to get the 1/4 cup out, we can add our maple syrup. So 1/4 cup of maple syrup to sweeten it up pretty good. It should be in there, yeah.
This?
Yep, that should say 1/4 cup, is it?
It says 1/4 of a cup.
1/4 of a cup is 1/4 of a cup. So go ahead and fill that up with maple syrup while I'm getting the rest of these apples. And I'm sure you could use a quart in there as well, but I'm just going to do it this way.
So you can get the measurements exactly.
So I've got those 5 apples in there.
Is that good?
Yep, perfect. And I'm going to just take some peel off of this one because the peel is where all those essential oils, the natural oils of the orange are, and they're just packed full of the fragrance and the smell of the orange. So I'm going to take some of these off because I want to use them for garnish for my mulled wine recipe. And then the other orange I'm going to put into the apple cider as well.
Everyone loves our baking. They're like, Mom's baking.
Oh, I'm so glad I can do that for you guys. I love baking and cooking and showing people how they can make healthy things simple. It doesn't have to be. So I'm going to set 1 orange peel aside for my mulled wine.
Yeah, Dad loves my snickerdoodle cookies.
Your snickerdoodle cookies are so amazing. And then I'm just going to go ahead and chop up this orange so all those nice juices can come out.
Do we stir it?
And then do you want to put
a lot of it in there?
Yeah, this is going to be a lot. I guess just keep going until I say.
Well, it comes out pretty much than I thought it would.
Yes. Okay, that's probably pretty good. So what she put in there of the pumpkin pie spice, again working with those same spices for bulking up our apple cider. She probably put about 2 tablespoons. Let's put 1 more tablespoon in there. Going. There, that's probably really good. Don't be too shy with the spices for the apple cider. It actually takes quite a bit of spice to really get those flavors. And of course, the longer that you simmer it, the longer those flavors will come out too. And if you cook it in the slow cooker, you can just put it on low and let it cook all day long. And then if you're simmering it on the stove, just 2 to 3 hours and you'll have a nice spiced cider.
Yum.
So we're gonna go ahead and mix all this stuff up together, and then we'll meet you back here when we're ready to strain and serve it.
And we all sit around the fire. We feel a little warmer now. And we all sit around the fire. We feel so much better now.
Okay, so now that we've got our fall-inspired morning beverage, the pumpkin spice latte, out of the way, we've also done our apple cider for the kids. That's on the stove. simmering. And now we're going to move to the adult beverage. So what I have is a bottle of organic Cabernet. So I went ahead and emptied it into my pot. And this is also going to be a slow simmer because you only want to simmer this for about 10 minutes so it doesn't burn all the alcohol out of the actual wine. We're just trying to flavor and season the wine. We're not trying to burn the alcohol out. So it's kind of the same thing as apple cider. We're just using a different base. So instead of using apple juice, we're going to use the Cabernet. So I'm just going to put 1 cut up apple, and then I have my peel saved from my apple cider, so I'm going to be using that as well. And then my pumpkin spice, and then I'm going to add in some of the bigger chunks of the chai loose leaf. So let's go ahead and get that cut. Again, these are super simple, easy recipes that you can make healthy, and just make sure that the fruit that you're using is organic because those peels are going to contain a lot of pesticides and just not good things, and you don't want a bunch of junk in your drinks. So while the kids are enjoying a nice warm apple cider, you can enjoy your nice warm mulled wine around a campfire or whatever you're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And you can already just smell the aromas of all of it, and it just makes your house smell so good. So I'm going to put that on a low to medium, and as soon as you see it start simmering, just set a timer for 10 minutes and then turn it off, and then you can strain it into your desired cup. So I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of my chai loose leaf. These are bigger chunks of the actual herb. So I mean, it's just so fragrant. I'm going to add 2 in there. And then lastly, I'm just going to go ahead and shake some of my pumpkin pie spice into my pot. Since I added all the loose leaf tea into there, I'm just going to put about a teaspoon. So that's that. So you just go ahead and let that simmer for about 10 minutes, like I said, and then strain it into your glass, and then I'll meet you right back here for straining it. Okay, so we've got our apple cider ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and just scoop some out into a liquid measure cup and pour it into through a strainer into a cup. So we're just going to do that now. And then to the second one. So yummy and so flavorful, huh, Destiny? It made our whole house smell so good. Mm-hmm. And then, to top it off, we're just going to stick a couple cinnamon sticks into the glasses.
It can't fit.
Just stick it in there. It can soak and flavor it up. And that is how you make our simple spiced apple cider. And we are ready to try our drinks. Okay, so welcome back. We've got our mulled wine ready to go ahead and serve, and we've cooked it on low for about 10 minutes or so. And so I'm going to go ahead and just strain some into this serving wine glass. That's probably good. And then I've got just a little orange slice here that I'm going to go ahead and add to the rim of the glass, and we have our mulled wine. This is such a nice warm treat to have out by the campfire. So thanks for joining the channel and the video today. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we hope you have a really great fall festival season.
And we all sit around the fire. We feel a little warmer now. And we all sit around the fire.